Hello, my name is Sonia and this is video number 11 in my series The Basics of Crochet, and today we are going to continue learning decrease stitches, and today we're going to learn how to do a double crochet decrease. The previous video we learned how to do a single crochet decrease. Now we're going to learn how to do a double crochet decrease. And just a refresher, I have a little card right here. So decrease, DEC, or also called together stitches. So if you see DEC, you're going to know that it stands for decrease, or if you see TOG in a pattern, you'll know that it stands for together. It's the same thing. You're making combining a stitch to make less. So how it would look in a pattern, if you were going to double crochet decrease or double crochet together, you would see the abbreviation DC, which stands for double crochet, and again these are US terms. And then afterwards it would either say DC DEC or DC TOG. So you would know that that stands for double crochet decrease or double crochet together. So to get started, today I'm using an eye hook or 5.5mm hook and worsted weight yarn in a light color so we can easily see what we're doing. And we are going to learn how to do double crochet decrease, which isn't hard. Just a couple steps involved. If you know how to make a double crochet, you'll have no problems learning how to make a double crochet decrease. So we're going to start with a row of 10 double crochet, and we'll decrease up to 4. So to start with, we'll need to chain 12. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we have our 12 chains, and we're going to work a row of 10 double crochet across. So we'll do our yarn over first. We're going to insert our hook into the 4th chain. So 1, 2, 3, number 4 right here. Put our hook in there, do our yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, yarn over. This counts as a stitch, so this skip chain 3 counts as our first stitch, so we have 2 double crochet stitches, and we're going to keep going across till we get to the end of our chain to create 10 double crochet, and then row 2 we're going to start with our decrease stitches. And again, double crochet decrease or double crochet together is a basic crochet stitch that I feel like you should know. So if you see a pattern you like and you read the directions and you see that there's decrease stitches, you don't have to panic. You'll already know how to do them. You'll be good to go. So we are almost to the end. So I think we have a couple more to go here, and then we'll count them, because again, you want to know how to count your stitches, know how to read your work, because counting is very important in crocheting. So if your count is off, then that could throw off your whole project. Alright, so let's see if we have 10. So this guy, our skip chain 3, is our first stitch. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we're good to go. So we're going to start row 2, and to do row 2, we're going to chain 3, and we're going to turn. And we're ready to get started. So we're not going to work in this stitch because this counts as our first stitch. We're going to work in these next 2. And we're going to combine these 2 stitches and turn them into 1. So to start with, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over. So you have 3 loops on here. You're going to do another yarn over, pull through those 2, and now we're going to work into the next stitch. So we're combining these 2 and making them into 1. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over. Now you have 4 loops, yarn over, pull through those 2. So now you have 3. We're going to do a final yarn over and pull through all 3. And now we have made 1 double crochet decrease or 1 double crochet together stitch. So as you can see, we've combined these 2 stitches and turned them into 1. So we're going to double crochet across until we get to the third to the last stitch, and then we will work another double crochet decrease stitch. And again, decrease stitches are often used for shaping, you know, in hats or whatever you're making. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to work one more regular double crochet. Oops, I didn't put my hook in the right spot. There we go. And now we're ready to work our next double crochet decrease in those 2 stitches. So we're going to do a yarn over, insert your hook into that double crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we have 2 loops on our hook and we're ready to work into the next stitch. So we need to do a yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over. We have 4 loops. So yarn over again, pull through those 2. So we have 3. We're going to pull through the last 3 here. And we have now made our second double crochet decrease. Now we still need to finish up here. We need to work in our last chain because we want to have 8 stitches. And we've worked our final one, so let's see if we have 8. So this counts as our first. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're on the right track. We have 8. We want to decrease down to 4. So for the third row, chain 3, turn our work, flip it over. So we're not going to work in this guy. We're going to work in these 2 right here, combining those 2 and turning them into 1. So we do our yarn over to start with, insert our hook, pull up our loop, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through those 2. Now we're ready to work into the next stitch. Yarn over, insert our hook in there. We have 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 of those guys. Now we've combined these 2 stitches and turned them into 1. We'll keep going till we get to the third to the last stitch, and then we should have 6 stitches. And sometimes decrease stitches are also used, you know, for decorative stitches. So 1, 2, 3. So we're ready to work our next decrease stitch. We have our 2, yarn over, ready to go into the next guy. And it's pretty simple. It's just like a play on the regular double crochet stitch, but you're just working across the 2. Again, it's just a technique that you should know how to do. So if you come across it in a pattern, you won't have to worry about not knowing how to do it. So now we should have 6 stitches, so we're going to count. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to work our last row, row 4. So we want to end up with 4 stitches as our final count. So we chain 3, we flip our work. So we're going to decrease in these 2 here and decrease in these 2 here, and then work a double crochet, our final one in our chain 3 from our previous row. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the 2. Now we're ready to work into the next stitch. So we yarned over, insert our hook, yarn over, so we have our 4 loops, yarn over, pull through those 2, and yarn over, pull through all 3, and we have made our single crochet, or not single crochet, sorry, double crochet decrease stitch or together stitch. There, yarn over. We're decreasing in these 2 guys. And again, it takes practice with these stitches, so you just, you know, if you're feeling frustrated, don't give up. Just keep practicing and it'll get better and it'll get easier, and you won't even have to really think about it. You'll just automatically know how to do it. Okay, so as you can see, it kind of looks a little triangular there. So we started off with 10. So we have 10 here, 8, 6, and we should have 4. So this is 1, 2, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is how you do a double crochet decrease or a double crochet together stitch. Thank you so much for watching.